Okay, we're in the Ocala-Marion County Veterans Memorial Park. We're in the West Plaza, and this is the farthest west area. Behind us is the statue of the Confederate soldier, and everything else is all the other wars, conflicts, etc. that men from this area have served in. There's a flag area, an area where all the flags are displayed, and it continues on, several blocks, city blocks of what would be that type of distance. Very extensive. One of the most I've ever seen. Is that for a small area like this, a small town, it's just astonishing. So they've selected this park to honor these men and their sacrifices and their service, which is also a sacrifice. Service is a sacrifice. Each one of these bricks has various names on them of people who have served. These people may be long past, but it just gives the dates of their service. Someone else more than likely purchased these bricks for them. But with this money used to purchase these bricks, they have built this display, this memorial, not a display. Anyway, and they have interspersed throughout, they have these little kiosks or stands where they talk about different aspects. This one talks about presidential military service. Another one talks about this war, that war, the other war. So we're going to check them out. We're not going to go to every single one, but we are going to go to every single one to the extent that we can. Oh, this talks about presidential military service. Now I get it. Presidents who have served, who and what their service and rank was and everything. Wait, I don't see Clinton or Obama on here. That's interesting. I wonder why that would be. Okay, and let's see here. This one talks about 1st Marine Division, USS Nautilus. Isn't that up at Kings Bay in Georgia? I'm not sure. There's another USS Nautilus, world's first nuclear powered submarine. Across the North Pole under the ice. How cool is that? So we're just going to stop at the ones that commemorate specific units or wars or whatever. U.S. Military Vets MC, Old Motorcycle Club, cool. POW MIA. Veterans of the Bulge. Medal of Honor recipients. USMC. Deep sea divers. American Legion posts. This is very extensive. You could spend some time in here, that's for sure. Jewish war veterans. Iwo Jima. Allies victorious. This is World War II, Japanese surrender, VJ Day. Raid on Tokyo, the Doolittle raid, so-called. First bombing raid of Japan. They didn't expect that one coming. World War II veterans, alumni of the Ocala Honor Flights. TC, the Red Ball Express. Oh, the Red Ball Express. Most of those drivers are black guys. Very neat stuff, very cool. Stalag Luft 4, Eastern Prussia. That's where they put all the airmen, or a lot of the airmen, I should say. Airmen got preferential treatment because Goering ran the whole thing. He was an airman and he liked airmen, so they didn't get such preferential treatment over in Japan. President JFK, U.S. Navy veteran. Okay, we're gonna go over to this area. Oh, Normandy invasion. These things are really cool. They just kind of pop up on you. Very cool stuff. National World War II glider pilots. Normandy invasion. Utah, Omaha, Juneau. Florida Armed Occupation Act, 238 signers. Wow, very cool. East of baseline near Fort King, a quarter section of land for the head of a family of a single man over 18 years of age, able to bear arms. Wow, so if you were handicapped, you couldn't bear arms. There wasn't any provision made for you, just didn't get it. Time of survival. Not a time of worrying about feelings. Oh, Lewis and Clark expedition. That's cool. Exciting. Very exciting. Special force for both. Oh, what was this? Oh, Navy. Naval Armed Guard Services. Oh, U.S. Navy Armed Guard. Okay, cool. Outstanding. Oh, the Merchant Marine. I knew a guy that was in the Merchant Marine at one point. I don't know if they still exist. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. For the Declaration. Outstanding. This is like a little mini microcosm of just all the service and the various events that have gone on in our history. I don't know what this statue is, but we're going to check this bad boy out. So most like could be Liberty. Yep, that's Liberty statue of. Excuse me. Command Master Chief Ernest Frank Holland. Very cool. Instrumental in creating this park. This is a very neat. I didn't see this before. This is very neat. Ocala-Marion Veterans Memorial Park, 1997. I saw some construction going on down earlier, down the other way. They're still adding to it, so neat stuff. PT-17, Army Air Forces Flying Training Detachment out of Ocala. Outstanding. Oh, this is a good one. POWMA. Not forgotten. Gone but not forgotten. This is the Medal of Honor Florida recipients. Wow. Korea, Vietnam, World War II, Vietnam, Indian War, Iraq, Afghanistan. I wonder which Indian War. If that was out west or here. Air Force. Navy. Vietnam, World War I, II, Vietnam, Korea. Wow. Emmett L. Bowen Jr., 1963. The Binh Duong province of Vietnam. Wow. Oh, he died during the war. Wow. And you can see down there, down that road, that wall, there are more. We're gonna go take a look at that. Justice, liberty. Wow, this place stands for everything the left is going to be is totally against. And they're not. This place isn't going to be here much longer. Goodness gracious. So we have state flags, national flags, former flags. Can't figure out the rhyme or reason for this. That's a Maryland state flag, and I don't know. There's various service flags. We're missing one flag, I can tell you that. I don't see it. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, this is the Navajo Indian Code Talkers. And they have really gone to no end to service on the home front, to include everything and everybody, man. It's really cool stuff. Space Shuttle Challenger. And that was the first one to blow up. Women in service. Civil War Plaza. Talks about the Monitor, Petersburg, dedicated to George Washington, Atlanta, Gettysburg, Chattanooga, Vicksburg. It's about the federal leaders during those conflicts. This talks about the war. The statistics: Chickamauga, Chancellorsville, Fredericksburg, Shenandoah, the Valley Campaign, Manassas 1st and 2nd, and this talks about the Confederate States leaders during that time period. The battles, the build-up, shock and awe, on to Baghdad, Iraqi freedom fighting ends. Desert Fox, Allied Force, USS Cole, Panama, Somalia, Bosnia, USS Mayaguez, Iran, Grenada, North China Sea, Berlin Airlift, Panama, armed excursions and conflicts, Desert Shield, Desert Storm, Persian Gulf War, the battles of Vietnam, the biggest ones, Vietnam War, battles of Korea, Korean War, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan, Guadalcanal, a lot of the big Pacific Theater battles, occupation, surrender and occupation of Germany, the battles, Remagen Bridge, the bridge too far, European theater, the whole European theater conflict. This goes back to the World War I. This is World War I. This Spanish-American War. Civil War, Sea Park East. And Palo Alto, that's Mexico. Alamo, Goliad, San Jacinto, Texas Independence. Oh, they have really covered it. Fort McHenry, War of 1812. These are the wars over in off of Africa, the Barbary pirate wars, American Revolution. Oh, that's pretty neat. They've really gone the extra mile on that one. The wars leading up to the wars with the early American Indians. Outstanding stuff. All right, so that's a good overview. We're not going to get to the every name or anything like that, but we're just going to get what we can get. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Very cool.